What's wrong with Florida?
He's aware that like the amount of air contained in a scuba tank is like.
He said he has lots of tanks.
Minutes.
Florida man dove to the bottom of this lake.
Bro, if he wants to sleep at the bottom of the lake, let him. Fuck it. You should stream it too.
As long as you're like relatively close to like the surface, the tanks are, I think, like an hour. It's once you start diving deep, they get down to like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, so unless this guy's got 50 tanks down at the bottom of that lake.
He also said the last hurricane that came through, he had put in like special hurricane-proof windows and everything in his concrete home. He's so proud of himself. And they say don't open doors or windows during a hurricane because the barometric pressure is so different. And he opened his garage door, and he said his scrolling overhead metal door crushed like a beer can.
No, no one has to dispel.
Oh, I've been dispelling you. I was feared.
Magic dispel. Oh God.
Yeah. I was feared.
Ah.
I must thank you for exposing the rot within my court. None of them were worthy of ascension.
So whoever posted that weak aura thing yesterday, thank you again.
Oh yeah, did you remove some weak auras in your performance with it?
Well, it prompted me to remove every weak aura, which I'm not using anymore. And my major one that I believe was causing all the problems, there was a new version of it. So I nuked it and loaded it. So we'll know next week.
Yeah, good. So I'm glad that could help. Unfortunately, when I did it, I didn't have any, so my performance is just bad because WoW was bad, but I'm glad it could help someone. Good shit.
I mean, weak auras are just one factor. There's other ones too.
Yeah, but it was so bad, like I couldn't, like I just couldn't do anything. I didn't even see any effects on the ground before it got spiked.
Yeah, no, we discount you for dead.
The number that I saw people like the number that they were using was like for every weak aura that used a model, for every model it used, you lost on average 10 FPS. So if you had 10 of them, you just were playing a slideshow. So that's rough. That's
not the best way to play.
It's up to you, Double. Yeah, we've only had like 3 pulls on this, I'd say. The first game is going to be
we'll find out in about 30 seconds when the counter gets updated.
So the only advice I can give you, Steve, is right before you taunt, you need to have a cooldown up.
Okay, what's the taunt mechanic?
So the sounds beep at me, and that's taunt.
Okay.
You're taunting. You're taunting pretty quickly right off the bat.
Okay.
But yeah. Inside.
She does like back-to-back tank mechanics. So I take the first hit, and I'll drop like the big green pool on the ground, and then right after that hit goes off, you need to taunt her and move her, and then she hits you immediately with that absorb shield or whatever. So hopefully the blood DK actually does better than Prot Pally or DH on that.
Yeah, because I can heal through a lot of it.
Okay, we'll see.
And then that is as far as we've gotten.
Well, the one change, Lang, we want to do is we want to drop the melee circle here and put the range one out. So that melee can keep cleaving. So I try to keep the groups so that groups 1 and 3 will be in the melee stack. Groups 2, 4, and 5 in the range stack, except for Steve. Steve, you're still going to stay in the melee stack. I just separated it so it's a bit simpler for when we split for P2, but I'm not going to worry about P2 right now. Yes, Shao Kahn, I know.
Who's going to pick
trying
up
to
the
figure that out.
essence?
But that's way too far ahead. We really got to figure out P1. I'm not even thinking about P3. We need to
Maybe
prog
watch a 20-minute
P1 first.
video. I want to know all the details.
Huh? I'm glad that you watched it, so you have an understanding.
I like the other one where every mechanic, the guy's like, and if you do this wrong, you're dead.
Did you watch it for the plot?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the groups? Which ones are green and?
Well, if you're melee, you're going to be in a melee group. That's why I organized the groups this way. So groups 1 and 3, your soak, or where you're going to go to pop the nipples, should be closest to the ledge here. That's where we need to drop the melee stack. Groups 2, 4, and 5, you're in the range stack. So you'll be somewhere around there, hopefully. With the exception of Steve. Steve, you're going to stay in melee.
Mama, may I have cookie? No, diabetes.
Is it possible for 2 people in the range group to get the circle at the same instance?
Yes, but
Okay.
you're just dropping it. You're not staying in it, right? We just need one person to drop it here and here, but you're still going to go, like if you're range, you're still going to go to this one
Your
to actually get
right.
popped over. Yeah. For the melee group, I can pop first. Mav, can you pop second? Shao Kahn, can you pop third? Thank
Gotcha,
you.
on second.
For the range group, and keep in mind for melee, you're typically like if we're popping here, you're gonna run somewhere like here for your explosion. For range, Lao, can you pop first? Mur, can you pop second? And Snuff, can you pop third?
Sure.
I guess since melee is so close, we kind of want to pop it like
When there's one
tenths of or 0.1 second or less.
between 2 and 1 second. Yeah.
Okay.
We're up in the air for a long time.
Yeah, you're up for quite a bit, so you should be okay.
Alrighty. Let's pop.
Let's just start with P1. Not even going to talk about anything else.
Jobs, you good?
Beautiful, Lang. I'm beautiful.
Alrighty. It's a great day here.
Don't forget to use your spy masters.
Yes, it is.
Fuck you.
2, 1.
You will not stop the
Bloodlust.
ascension of my
I'll get it next time. I didn't realize it was that cast that was kept coming on.
Okay.
So these are the wrong place, but get to your sides. Let's wipe up.
So do I taunt while he's casting Liquefy?
It's right after, like it's a very quick taunt.
Okay.
empire.
Or when DBM tells you to. That's what I go with. I like that.
Can we tighten it up a bit and not get too many people ahead of the boss?
Yes, but we do need to create a bit more space from that liquefy.
That's fine. There's just people that's way ahead of the boss. Enough green shit that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, agreed. That shouldn't be the case.
So we're just gonna
Ideally, you want melee like behind the boss, so between the liquefy and the boss, like there should be enough space for melee to be back there. In range, you should be hugging the inside on the left of the boss. It's like you should be kind of almost in parallel, like moving in parallel with them.
Yeah, I totally spaced out that the circle had been dropped. I was hugging the outside. Oops.
It's all good. Other way of NG. Are the odds not there? No, they're not there. Good, good.
No, they're not there.
I can't res yet, sorry.
Never learned that skill.
I'm a fucking slime. So just as a reference point, just for our first few pulls, if you're starting here, based on where the range of the liquefy, you want to tank him around purple. Range, you're gonna want to be right. Sorry, range you're gonna want to be on red. Melee, you should be roughly on orange. Like you should be behind the boss in front of the liquefy. One of the, let's call it the nipple soak, needs to be on yellow. It ended up on the left side of the boss. We need it on the right hand side. Create a bit of distance between us and range, and then we want the range one on red. So just for reference, just for this pull.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Stop the ascension of my empire!
Bam!
So try to move it a bit on orange. There you go. I need one on yellow. Yep. Melee in yellow. We're just repeating that process. Move them out of the web.
Out.
Would kill everyone that time.
Someone with melee who popped the nipple didn't run out.
Yeah, you know, I never actually realized that the nipple popper was the one that got the big soak. So
No worries. No,
that's
you
the
know.
first time I've had a pop.
No worries. But we saw the general formation. We placed the nipples in the right spot twice in a row. It's good.
But I did end up dying before that, unless that goes off when I die.
No, so if you're getting more than two, I didn't see how many stocks of froth we had, but if you're getting more than two off those two, it's because we don't have an even distribution between the two groups. So that like having everyone alive is going to be really important for that. Because we have exactly an even number right now.
There's two people dead on ours.
Bombay, did you get to those? Are we good?
Counting down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Out.
Popping now. We need one in melee.
I died.
Out.
Alright, swipe it up. Let's get more pulls in.
The stronger species prevails.
A lot of shit going on.
And
Yeah.
it's just about continuous movement, creating distance between what's behind us and what's ahead. So Lang, I think we need to pull him a little bit more. After
The first one or the second one?
the second one, after the stack, it creates the webbings, right? So I think we have to pull him even further from those webbings just to create a bit more room.
You have to drop the webbings and then move them. Her.
No, I know, that's what I said. So when everyone stacks, right, and we free everyone, we need to move like more.
Because we're at 66% and we've only used that much of the room.
Well, it's
Yeah.
times, right? Not percentage.
Sorry, what was that?
Isn't it a timing thing, not a percentage? The phase.
I think she phases at 35% no matter what if we do get there.
Okay. I just know in the race it was a timing thing, but they were capping out like 65.
And that timing might be different too because they wanted to force them to have a longer final phase.
Mm-hmm. It's all good. We just need to keep practicing.
I did see in the video that the person who drops the nipple, you don't want to be standing near there until the circle shows up because it does pulsing damage.
You shouldn't be standing inside the circle. You're correct.
We rebuff real quick, please. Thank you.
Yeah, missing Fortitude.
Also missing the druid buff.
Well, we're missing the druid, so.
Here, I'll do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust.
Stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied.
Out.
Spicy tick. Much better on movement.
The stronger species.
That made
prevails.
dropping the second circle in melee much easier. Thank you.
Oops.
So when somebody's pinging the map, is that to stack for healing or something, or why is somebody pinging?
We're supposed to be stacking back and everyone's getting ahead, and then we're running through the shit and people are dying, and then we're just gonna die in the circles every time. So people need to be staying back.
Yeah. Mur's right. So the stock for like the webs behind the boss. You should never be behind the tanks. If you're ever seeing that, you're in the wrong place. So it's behind the boss or off to the side, and even when you're off to the side, you're still again behind. Lao for the damage spike. Yes, it just has to do with the number of people alive. So for Prog, I would say like if we have someone die early, just bring them up right away. Make sure that you're actually getting in a circle. Like you can't not soak one of them.
All right, counting down. Sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust.
Stop the ascension of my empire! Liquefied. Feast. Rotting innards.
Out.
Fire surge. Liquefied. Feast. Food for the empire. Rotting innards.
Bam!
Fire surge. Liquefied. The stronger species prevails.
I was just curious to see if AMS actually helped eat part of the bubble off.
I'll look at the logs real quick. It didn't really seem to help.
What are we supposed to be doing about the frothy toxin? Because that just did 5.7 million in a single instance of damage to me, and that's just when the dots expire.
Personals.
I mean, yeah, I suppose, but 5.7 is like a lot, right?
You may
I
have
really
had 2
think-
stacks.
Honestly, I really think it just 2 is fine. Up to 4 is fine, quite frankly. I think it just has to do with the amount of people soaking, and because we have people dying early, we're running into issues. I think that's what it is. If anyone else has another observation open to it,
Okay, so it applies a number of stacks equal to something like half the number of people in raid, reduced by 1 for every person within 8 yards of the thing. So literally like 1 person offside adds an extra stack to the team that they're not with. Does that make sense?
yeah, it does. So just a reminder, groups 1 and 3 plus Steve are in the melee one, which would be on yellow marker, for example. Groups 2, 3, and 5 should be in red every single time. If you guys see someone die early, please get them up right away. We just need to, we need to keep practicing, but we need to keep practicing with everyone alive. Easier said than done.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bloodlust.
I'm webbed. That's my thought.
Out.
Can we res him? That's yucky.
Out.
Good try.
Good luck.
Good try.
Okay, so
Can
that was
we,
a 5 stack? Was that what I saw?
a 5
Yeah.
stack of poison? Yeah.
That's not a record. We had 12 the last one.
Where should we not just spirit link each one of those? I mean, after each time we get knocked up in the air, right? We're basically stacking and letting the people move out with the pools. Is that not like the time that we could spirit link since everyone's already kind of standing in the same spot?
That's a hell of a time to spirit link, if you ask me.
As in good or bad?
It shouldn't be necessary. That's the thing. The other thing too that I just need to call out: there's still people that are ahead of the boss. You are killing the other people that have to walk through all the crap. So range, I'm gonna put a marker on Murda. Please try to stay on them as much as possible. Don't move ahead. Melee, keep staying behind the boss. Like even if it's like back left or directly behind, depending on the poison, that's fine. But that's one thing that we just need to clean up as well, because it's causing deaths.
All right, counting down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Shit, sorry, Steve.
It's okay.
Food for the Empire. Rotting innards.
So that was 8 stocks. So yeah, it just has to do with or missing. All good.
I mean, the first one was 4. Was someone in the wrong one?
Yeah, I thought that was bizarre too. I saw that. I'm not sure why there would be 4 on the first.
The positioning on that last melee, was that in a good spot?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, yeah, I just don't really pay attention to melee, so I wasn't sure.
No worries. It was good.
Probably we're dying on mine. Am I popping too late or something?
No, like when there's, as long as we're not getting hit by the actual boss mechanic, which I don't think we were, or we would be dead.
Alright, counting down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust. Out.
We got 4 again.
Yeah, I know what. Can we put the melee one a little further back?
That was me. I had to run in from the range. That was my bad.
Yeah, it's because the melee are on 2 opposite sides of the nipple, so only half the melee are within 8 yards.
Out.
Yeah, see now we all got a stack. We still got 4.
I mean, the range is getting 4 every time.
It's 3 from the melee group for some reason.
You should just wipe it.
This one's actually good progress to check out. New timings.
Oh, that was a little too soon. Yeah.
That's the first time that we've had the third pop.
Can we create more space between the webbing though?
Steve said he's having an issue trying to stay in range so he can heal himself on that initial hit. So he can't start further back. Like to have the boss move initially really fast.
I can just
Steve pull.
run and taunt.
No, I'm assuming he's talking about the second webbing.
The first one was fine.
Yeah,
But
the second one
was there 2 back to back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting 3 stacks from the melee circle, so I don't know if we're 1 short in there or what's going on.
They're not standing close enough.
To what? Sorry.
So
Melee
we're
should
getting
be
4
stacked
stacks.
better than anyone. So
Well,
we should be right there.
We're getting 4 stacks. 3 stacks are coming from the melee circle. 1 is coming from the range. Ideally, it should be 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
someone.
The first time we were split up. The second time all the melee were on top of each other and we still got 4.
It just means there's 1 less person in your circle.
So the melee circle is European, Lang, Bubbles, Mao, Shao Kahn, Jen, Aethelflate, I'll never be able to say your name properly, Kurg, Orc, War, and Steve. Just to be clear, if you're in group 1 and 3 plus Steve, you're in the melee stack.
Jen and Aethel Flanders, are you guys coming in?
Melee not being directly stacked on top of each other shouldn't do anything because it's an
It doesn't
8 yard
matter as long as you're
radius.
in the circle.
It's 8 yards.
Yeah. Because the only two really ranged people in our group is the healer and the AUG. And those
So
are
we're
the
missing
only-
2 people then?
You're missing 1.
Did someone die?
No, everybody was alive. So someone's just standing in the wrong circle.
Okay.
You lost Dantry from yours.
Okay.
Problem solved.
No.
My thoughts exactly, Jobs.
It crits.
Odd number, no.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Honestly, though, again, like 4 shouldn't be. It's
No,
not great.
it's
It
fine,
shouldn't
Mike.
destroy us, though.
It's
Okay.
just bigger bursts that you have to heal through.
We can personals every time, then, if you can.
5, 4,
Or
3, 2, 1.
do it right, only get 2 stacks.
Bloodlust.
Yeah.
Bam! You just talked to my back.
What was that?
Did you taunt him right back?
Out.
No.
Out.
We forget to pop there.
Yeah.
So that was funny. So the first time we got 3, the second time we got 1.
It's because
you
means
get
the one-
to get the others because,
We were all dead.
yeah, we didn't actually.
we didn't pop it. Nothing got popped.
Oh.
My tyrant did though.
Yeah. Nice.
That's my fault.
It's like, fuck y'all, DPS. Are you broken?
Maybe.
Need an anvil?
Nah, I just ran back.
So if we do it perfectly, we should have what, 2 every time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I
we
mean,
still
even
have
just the difference between 3 and 4 was massive. 4 chunks everyone down to like 25%. 3 stacks was like, I don't know, 75, 60.
So we still had 1 person wrong.
I think it's just an odd number, so we probably are going to have 3 stack, is probably what we're aiming at.
I mean, I would think so, Snuff.
Constant.
Apparently, Bonesy's still on the ground somehow.
I haven't flew away yet. That's only 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Bonesy's been the alligator all along.
3,
Hey, Bugsy.
2, 1.
What's happening?
Bloodlust.
Who popped it?
Bonesy.
Don't do that.
Weakness is in your blood.
Ah, did not mean to hit release.
Florida man causes wipe.
Yeah.
Saw one person say they were evacuating because they were not going to die to something named Milton.
Listen, they would just give back his stapler.
They should have named it Milkshake, so it brought all the boys to the yard.
My God.
No, the boys need to get out of the yard. They need to evacuate to higher ground, out of the hurricane's path.
Lieutenant Dan's going nowhere, and you can't make him.
He's going to the great beyond, but
He's gonna ride it in style in his dinghy.
He's taking his 20-foot sailboat with him.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not
Bloodlust.
the ascension of my empire.
Bam!
Danger. Danger.
They're both in.
Oh boy.
Wee woo, wee
Bailey, the front
woo.
one.
Don't stand in both. Oh boy.
Let's Venn diagram that shit. Let's go.
Someone just wanted to make it anatomically correct.
Why'd you all die?
Well, we also had 3 people dead before they even went off, so.
By the way, like those web lines, like if you just have to do no damage for the whole time of it, it's better than getting hit.
Oh, so it actually did turn toward Tampa now?
It made landfall like an hour ago.
Yeah, man, it already dropped to a 3.
Shit's already fucked up on both coasts. That's great.
Yeah,
Tornado
Hermosa was
warnings everywhere.
like 50 mile an hour.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Obama.
We've had I think we had like 4 or 5 touchdown here today.
Where exactly are you, Snuff?
Pembroke Pines, Hollywood.
Miami, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fort
so you're
Lauderdale.
like more north, right?
South.
Or
I'm south. I'm
He is literally the tip.
pretty close. Yeah.
Oh, you're not redneck.
No, redneck starts where Bonesy is.
Orlando.
Can get a
Just the tip.
somebody stone.
You get both summoning stones. How about that?
All right, now, no, don't kill us.
Double the closet, double the fun.
Should I just fall over dead just to watch and see what the fuck's going on?
That would actually hurt us more.
Yeah, okay.
Where are you at, Bonesy?
I'm just outside of Orlando.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of town.
Not for long.
No, he's
Orlando?
decently far away from it.
It's gonna get hit pretty hard.
We're gonna get like 100-mile-an-hour plus winds at midnight.
You can get some phone calls to go pick shit up.
That I'm probably gonna be working tomorrow.
Wait a minute, are these the same idiots who chase tornadoes?
That's not nice. Bonesy's right here.
I meant the video that Rack linked.
Yeah.
Okay.
These guys try to stay in the eye of the storm.
All right, try 12.
Pudding.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will not stop
Bloodlust.
the ascension of my empire.
Bam! What the fuck does this mean? At least I died in the right spot.
Would pick
I
him
mean-
first.
God damn it.
Whee!
How big a sack was that?
4. Yeah.
We'll put a puddle over here.
That's me. He leaves it where I blink, apparently, so my bad.
I'm gonna say 5. 6? Close.
Death. Just be a skull.
I jump off.
I don't think we can pull it faster further than that.
I tried to jump off. I got rooted. That's rude.
This is the one you were talking about before, Liquid, where you want us to pull it further out from the webs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead here. I was standing here, and he just stopped. He just to cast. So I don't know how we're supposed to get him out.
Is he supposed to do a double web there? Because
She's done it every time, so I'm assuming so.
Well, we
interesting.
can't skip it, so.
Yeah, like the second I taunted, I ran, and she just stopped to cast the webs.
Interesting.
Are the warriors alternating blade storms and shit?
Eat the feast. It lasts an hour.
Oh, I'm not living to that, but on that double web one, we should have like all of our cooldowns up. So
Okay.
we should be good.
Mav, do you have a parrot?
No, that's a 3-year-old.
Ah.
Parrots are smart. You should get one. Trade the 3-year-old.
And they live like 70 years.
We are on a strict timetable. You will not interfere.
Thank you, Kaplan, for joining because I accidentally used all my cooldown.
Just go pull the boss by accident.
They're unfortunately short cooldowns, so they don't reset.
I mean, they'd reset when everybody dies.
Touche. I'm gone.
This is clearly a Canadian conspiracy.
Goodbye, Tampa. Goodbye.
All right, Kaplan, you know the fight. Good. All right. Unless you want to switch, Steve, maybe I can move it faster if I just leap.
It was literally taunt run. Like, I don't know if it didn't move. It just started casting. We can try.
Do we have enough? Healers now
okay,
that
we're just you go first, Steve. Like you taunt the boss initially.
I was gonna say, do we have enough healers now that Galileo could go back?
Yeah, I could switch to heals if you want.
Let's not fuck it up anymore. Let's just stick with what we're doing.
Silver heal it. Let's do this.
Five is pretty good for this amount of people.
With this many people, is there going to be like a group 6 that should go with Silent?
4, 3.
Cop needs to go into melee.
1. Bloodlust.
Hang out with the melee nipple.
I'm dead.
Yep. You have this when you just blow them up.
You don't have a misdirect, Kirk?
No, I don't.
Survival only.
Out.
Kiss died just to make me feel good.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, I thought that was improved feign death.
Behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss. Move.
Iraq, you're gonna have to pop second nipple.
Start moving, Steve. Right there's fine.
Yeah, it was webbed.
I'll drop my list.
Ah, okay.
Out.
6.
Boom. Boom.
How big was that?
You see what I mean? Lee?
Well, this is the first one. The second one's what I'm curious about. If I can survive that one.
Fell
Doesn't look
down.
like it will.
Fell down.
Like
No.
we had just done it, so you can't move him now. Like before that.
What?
The second
No,
the
because he's
circles
casting.
come out, we can't move it.
So the circles are out. What?
Look, that was my first time doing that part.
No,
Just
sorry.
give
I'm
me 5 minutes.
genuinely just asking. So like
Well, I
it went
generally
off
don't know
about.
yet. I will tell you after this attempt because the back-to-back webbing shouldn't really matter as long as the tank gets broken out, I think. But I'm just curious if I leap and then before the second web goes off, if she'll move or not.
If the tank gets broken out, you might be able to move him, but
Because
everybody else is still going to be inside the circles.
Well, there was 15 seconds between those two, where he wasn't casting it.
I was also rooted for 16 seconds.
No, I'm not calling it to you, Lang. I know you need another attempt. I'm saying it to Steve.
Well,
we should do it on the tanks.
Steve's defense, he was also rooted pretty late too in the other attempts. But we're trying to figure out if she'll actually move between the two webs. Like the first webbing, if I was too close, that was my fault because that one's easily movable. It's the second one I'm curious about.
I'll try not to crit. I might drink it this time.
No, so Steve is pulling the boss first. Like he's tanking first.
We're talking about the freedom. Who gets it first?
Give it to Lang.
Yeah, but when are you wanting to put freedom on us?
When you're wrapped.
When you're webbed?
Yeah,
The
when
double.
the webs go down.
I'll try not to crit. I might.
Okay, so the double one. No, so Steve is
The
pulling
double,
boss
yeah.
first.
So not the first time that we're doing the stack. The second time we're doing the stack
We're talking about
is when you should freedom because that's the one where we need to move for the double.
Yeah, I'll only have time to get one of you, so on that second one.
So it's the same tank both times. So
Okay.
yeah, so we just need it. Well, I don't know if I need it yet, but we'll see. Because that time was a pretty shit attempt because everyone was dead and I wasn't getting healed, so I was just gonna die to the absorb anyway.
usually both warriors are alive. Like webs aren't a problem. Yeah, I died early that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
We did it! 2!
Feel her down. Melee.
Can we get her up?
Ridiculous.
I'll break the range one.
Out.
Food for the Empire. for the Empire. Rotting ends. The stronger species
Didn't live long enough to
prevails.
test.
My bad, I released.
50 DKP minus.
I'll take them.
Thank you.
I've dropped 3. Jeez.
To clarify, the webs that end up on the ground, do they do damage while you're there, or is it just the acid?
Yes.
Well, at least I died in the right spot.
Would
I mean, the webs do damage. God damn it.
Whee!
Everything's trying to kill you.
Can I get a fortitude and battle shout, please?
No.
Thank you. Too bad. Already got him.
I was the one that did it after I said no.
So then what you're saying is that timing is crappy because we're trying to break everyone out, and then that spreads that, and then we get blades right after. So fun.
So ideally, people should, if they could break out themselves, they should just break themselves out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Bam!
You can take it to him.
I got a melee. Oh, I didn't get up far enough. Sorry. It's like right under the boss.
Jesus.
Out.
Food for the Empire. The stronger species
Fuck the frothy.
prevails.
Ooh, an anvil.
Yeah, go ahead and take 10 minutes because the old people got to pee.
Are we there yet?
Thank you.
Oh, it wasn't just you more that killed me.
You gotta leave, Joe's, right?
Yeah, I gotta take off.
All right.
Good luck on phase 1. Hopefully you guys can get to the next part.
Say hello to my big friend.
Europan has come back online. So did your DBM profile also get overwritten?
Yep, I'm having a lot of issues. Like some of my keybinds aren't working, macros aren't working.
Wait, we've only had 15 polls?
Yeah. Man, why did I give y'all a 10-minute break?
Yeah, it's a long break.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're quote unquote progressing, I guess you could say, but
Nope, we're not.
last 3 attempts have been regression.
Right.
Or do you want to spend the last hour trying to do mythic?
I'd have to switch to Galileo because I'm locked out.
Horror. I mean, we'd also have to drop 2 people.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? Like, just keep progressing on this, which we have to do eventually. But
We do have to do it eventually. Down the road, we might just have to cut the group size a bit until we get a handle on everything and then start adding people, right?
It might be fun to try the first boss on Mythic.
I mean,
It has its own quirks mechanically.
Yeah, the pull-in's pretty fun.
Well, the pull-in's not the issue. It's people getting trapped when people run over eggs. Not eggs, the webs.
Yeah.
That's the fun part. The pull-in you just split into two groups. It's not really crazy in any way.
Yeah, but people underestimate how far you actually need to be back, and then it's fun.
You're not wrong. I know where to mark it, but yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like the healing requirement's not that high. It's more of a DPS check for the ads and interrupts on ads. That's it.
Jenny back.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna need an extra. Yeah, so more, what would you recommend if your healer is just constantly putting you down left and right?
What the fuck?
Weed?
Here we fucking go.
Weed. Unfortunately, that is not legal in my state.
I never
Jack
stopped anyone
Daniels.
before.
What are you talking about? Joe Rogan smokes weed all the time on his show. In Texas.
California?
Yeah, but that's awesome, man. It's different. Everyone just smokes weed in the street in the open.
Oh, yeah, Austin doesn't count. They're on the hippies. It's like Seattle.
I was down there a couple weeks ago. They do not enforce shit. People are smoking pot like in public.
All right, Steve or Silent Kit is pulling first.
All right, misdirect on him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
You miss misdirect or something? Shit. You die. It's my fault. Sorry, Steve.
It's okay.
Don't need it.
Get him up, please.
Out.
Res, Silent Kit.
Anyone with a res?
Don't take the res.
Bam!
5.
Bam!
Out.
Someone's gonna pop the range one.
That time I popped it, but I didn't realize I didn't have blink. So after I got it and I had the big circle, I had no way of getting out, and I wasn't ready to run without it. So that was my fault. First time doing that.
The first wave, there were at least 2 people just in the middle of nowhere, not running towards circles.
Oh, fuck my life. My UI is totally fucked.
UI is a crutch. Disable it.
No, it's like I can't heal. Nothing is there anymore.
Yeah, just alt Z.
Should we do normal, first two, last two?
1 sec, please. Like I'm gonna have to step out for a pull or two.
Okay. No, can you
I don't have a choice.
Can you swap the heals now?
Yep, no problem.
Harak, you want to get first pop then?
All right.
What does he have? Explosive diarrhea?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of the UI.
Oh.
His computer heard break time and was like, okay.
Five, four, three, two, one. I need to get closer. Bloodlust.
Everyone go to your circle.
Out.
Dodge the wave. Roots in 4. Roots. Next set of toxins going out. Alright, get to your side.
Well, we might intentionally even the groups out.
Freedom Lang if you can. Okay. So yeah, you can move her, Steve, as long as we get free, like, almost immediately. Webs. Spread out the toxins if you're free. Not just kind of stuff that was dead. Melee got the close one.
Show's pop on this.
Submitted this one.
Goodbye. That was actually better.
I think that one lang the second one.
Well, we somehow like fixed the groups. We only got 2 frothy toxins on that, so somehow we did it right.
Oh, look, there's more than one person alive for the intermission.
Thanks, Moist. You're holding us back.
The stronger species prevails.
So we have to break the first web, and then everyone has to move before she gets the second one off. Because she does the web, and then she immediately does the big green circle, right? Or the 2 circles right after that, or in the middle of it.
We're saving cooldowns for it, but if everyone ends up too spread apart, might not get them. I don't know where you were. Okay.
How much splash damage do those do? Like, is it a death if one person overlaps someone else with the web?
I don't think so.
Tooltip.
1.4 million per person in 2 yards. I think that's what you're trying to read at, Syed.
Yep.
All right. Because that was a lot better attempt. Yeah, it just seems that we're not breaking the webs out fast enough, which I'm not sure if that's like a group comp issue at that point. Because melee, I'm assuming your AoE doesn't. Hopefully, I don't pull the boss. So if we have the boss on orange and range, you're back here. I'm assuming you don't reach him back here, right?
Nope.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Like if they're back there, I'll head towards them because usually the melee get more. But yeah, the further away that they are, they might not get like a Odin's Fury and only Blade Storm.
So it just seems like right before the intermission, there's web, or there's the, I don't know what that is. The little circles, is that the web or is that a root?
That's the root.
So there's root into web into the green circle.
So
one right after the other.
I know the way the Warriors are doing it is like the first route, it's Odin's Fury and Dragon Roar, and then just our natural cleave. And then the second one should be a Blade Storm, Odin's Fury. So like the second one should break faster than the first. But if it's not, I could switch over to blowing more on that first one.
So something else. I don't know if this might overcomplicate things. If you can break out your own, make sure you're further back, or at least to the side, so that the people who need to be AoE'd are closer together.
Right. You good to try, voice?
I just need rebuff, please.
Rack, you kind of just got to separate them a little bit. Like, our main focus on that first part is those webs, if it means we're doing less damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right, we get 4 down.
Because it's like on the third one, it's actually 4. So we need to
Count down.
separate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Get to your circles.
Out.
Brutes in 3. Brutes. Get to your circles. Dodge.
Ah, I fucked that up.
Died before I could move.
Should we have people that like aren't really AoEing focus down the tanks then, just in case we don't have a freedom?
The stronger species prevails.
Or is it just a matter of people too many being dead before that?
No, we always only have like 6 people alive at that point.
I just noticed it. So that right there, that's where she goes to intermission, right? So we're only 50% into the room, so we could still move even a little faster.
Yeah, but we still need room to break our shield, don't we?
I mean, a quarter of the room should be enough, or a third of the room. I mean, I'm just saying a little, you know, a few more steps if we're running out of space with those webs and all that.
Are you talking about the very last one?
Yeah, right there at the very end.
I was rooted, and there was only 5 people alive, so I couldn't move. That's what me and Mav were just talking about, because we haven't been able to keep everyone alive to that point where if I can even move the boss or not.
Like at that point, all that matters is the tanks, because we could break everyone else out through cleave.
Well, you got to break everyone else at that point, because the webs are happening pretty much immediately and then into the poison. So it's like almost y'all have to save your AoE for that specific one. Or at least have a cooldown up for it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Poison going out. Get to your circles.
Out.
Dodge.
That's far back. Oh my god.
You are not warriors. You are lambs to the slaughter.
Cool.
Your blood is mine. Tainted blood. Virulent fallout.
Like I think during the break you turned off the logs.
Oh yeah, I did. Shit, sorry, I had to relog.
Tainted blood. Virulent fall. Weakness is in your blood.
That was better. You know, progress.
Did you get freedom during that last one? Because it looked like we were able to get them a little bit more separated.
I'm not sure if I got freedom or I just broke out.
You broke out. I think some more people saved their cooldowns for it.
Yeah, because I backflipped out of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I have a 25-second cooldown on that, so I can only get the first one.
So she actually you can move her. It's just either they have to break us out almost immediately or you have a freedom.
The things we had to pop were too close to the boss on that last one.
I just know, like, on that third web, there's like 2 or 3 people that are standing on the far side of the boss, and they always get broken out last. I don't know if you have like your own breakouts or what.
When you say far side, do you mean the middle or the edge?
The edge. And then there's like always 1 or 2 people that stand too close to the center that end up not getting hit.
I know I'm usually one of the further back ones. The last webbing, it only takes what about 16 seconds after the previous one. So I just wait 3 seconds for my disengage to come on cooldown.
Okay.
Yeah, those last 2 are very close together. I don't understand the overlap.
Would Wraith work, Steve?
I don't think it won't break you out of the stuff. And I'm pretty sure Icebound doesn't break you out either. I think I tried that.
I think you have to cast it before it, though, don't you?
Icebound should.
You're immune.
Well, that's what you had to do for AMS, but AMS is having to be used for other shit. Despite other than that, I'm assuming. You don't have AMZ, do you?
The spec I'm in right now, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I could try it.
Well, no, I'm not
not
saying just for to break out, but just to help with damage going out.
Yeah, I'll keep it. I just don't know where you want to use it.
I would say just throw it on one of the groups, like as we're in the green.
Okay. The nipple?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way, at least one of the groups takes some reduced damage. There's an auto hammer on the right if you didn't repair. Also, we get fortitude again.
Where's Will in Acropolis? That's a new thing.
Actually, I'm gonna try Wraithwalk.
It's Will. He'll do for 31 million.
It happens once every.
4, 3, 2.
Was it 3 minutes still?
1. I'm out of range. Bloodlust.
Said he had 11 cast or 12 casts of it.
Oh. It used to just be a passive buff. I'm not sure if it's unused now.
I think it's still passive. I think it's a health threshold thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be when you're below 35%. But it only supposed to go off every so often. At least it used to. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Get to your circle.
Out.
Dodge. Roots in 2.
Yeah, it looks like Wraithwalk does work.
Toxin's going out. Try to move a little. Get to your circle.
Out.
Dodge. Second roots. Melee, we got a long way to go. Fuck incoming.
Cool.
Was that just the damage from the poison, or did y'all get hit by something?
I think I killed a bunch of people there.
Yeah, frothy toxin one-shotted me. It wasn't a wave.
That's,
yeah, I get about 5 million.
That's the not enough people stack.
Oh, okay, so remember during this phase, you do splash damage against other people. So.
Yeah, if you're like stacked right on top, but.
So you got to kind of be spread out in that ring a little bit.
No, I mean we want to be in one lane. You just don't want to be like hard stacked on top of each other.
Maybe that's what that was. I don't know.
We're halfway through the shield, guys. We got this. We can do it, European. Show me some of that French Canadian power.
I jumped to my death.
Wait, you're French Canadian?
A waste of time.
Just like a French person.
You can't tell.
What do you mean you can't tell? The fuck?
Well, I thought he was just normal Canadian because he's actually kind of nice.
I mean, so that was good. We had everyone alive till
the end.
The end, or that second, or the poison.
Basically, the last Nova, yeah.
Yeah, so that was good.
Okay, hang on. We got to test this. Could you say Poutine?
Why, you want me to say it in French?
Tabernacle.
Oh God.
Every swear word in French is religious. It's funny.
Not just religious, Catholic.
It's in
I learned today that soap in French is savon.
Savon.
I spend half my day chasing snails. Come here, snail.
So we had a 5 stack, you said, going into that last one?
Yeah.
Sucks.
Like melee, if our thing ever ends up like super far away with that, just drop damage and live through it. I think a lot of people are dead, but
Can I get a Hellstones?
Do we want to keep lusting in the beginning or save it for the shield now?
The beginning. You want the
Yeah.
health down, not the shield.
Shield shouldn't last long if we actually have more than 20% of the raid alive going into that phase.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust. Out.
Get to your circles. Dodge. Roots. Melee one's behind the bot. Okay.
I mean,
Pick.
melee will be the further one out.
We only got one. Jump off, save yourself.
I tried to correct there at the last second with Blink, but like, I was in the right place from the beginning. I think we just needed to move more. I should not have blinked. So that one's on me. I'll
No pick. Oh fuck! I released.
If it's too range, just somebody call, and the person that calls go melee. Like,
yeah, I can. If that happens again, I'll just call.
because
My mic was
unfortunately,
muted. Yeah.
the other person that got it, I don't think has a mic. So.
And I did this whole like tentacle transmog just for Rero, and then he doesn't even show up.
Getting to watch the boys tonight.
Oh, he offered to come, but at this point, is it?
Well, when he offered to come, he only had 30 minutes because he had to go put them to bed afterwards.
Those boys. Wow.
I thought you were talking about the TV show for a second. It's like, it's alright show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Oh, is he still there? Or did we lose him?
Oh, Bonesy? No, yeah, he said he's losing power and internet.
Okay, got back on you somehow.
Sorry.
I can't move, I can't move. Sorry. It's right in melee.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Roots in 3. Oxen going out.
Look at melee.
Do your circles.
Perfect.
Split those, split those.
Do your circle. Oh, goodbye, everybody. Nice knowing you.
We had that many people dead before that?
2. Only 2.
No, I know for sure 2 people didn't even get to the circle, so they were running to it and it went off before they got there.
It gets sucked in, you weirdos. Die.
I had a brain freeze moment. I'm sorry.
Please die.
Here, I'll kill him.
Pull.
Just falling.
So if everyone does it the way they should be, like, is only like 2 stacks go
2
out?
stacks.
2, yeah. Alright, counting down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Get to your circles.
Out.
Roots.
Racking it to take my circle pop.
I can, I popped first.
Oh, Moist, are you able to get a second then?
Yep.
Get to your circle. Roots.
Bam!
Please wipe, it's a waste of time.
Weakness is in your blood.
Yeah, but the fucking Yankees won.
3-2.
Alright, counting down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Stop the ascension of my empire!
To your circle.
Out.
Dodge.
Someone else do the second one.
Get to your circle. He taught it right back, Steve.
Just now?
Yeah, I taunted it and then it went right back to you.
My taunt was still on cooldown, I think. I had 3 seconds when you said that. So
Was it on cooldown?
Maybe I did.
It shouldn't have been on cooldown because it was on you that whole time.
Yeah, I probably misclicked. My bad.
It's alright.
Out.
Ooh, 9.
We need to move those in front more. Like,
Cool.
Sorry, I died right as I got it.
not a, no, but even the melee one was pretty far back.
Pull my corpse a little closer.
Who's still alive here?
You.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take care of someone here.
Cool.
Gotta send him to the great beyond.
You couldn't believe it was me, could you?
The stronger species prevails.
Son of a bitch, I fucking released it.
Any chance we can get everyone for webs in the boss's hitbox? Or close?
Ideally, yeah. Alright, counting down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bloodlust.
Get to your circles.
Out.
dodge. Roots. That's only a 13 stack. We're good, right?
Yeah.
Is that a new record? Is that
Yeah.
progress?
No, it's not.
Webs were better.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go ahead and stop here for the night. Before y'all take off on the alt run or main alt run, I don't know what the fuck y'all want to call it. Would y'all rather do it? It should only take like an hour and a half. Would y'all rather do it tomorrow night or Friday night if people are interested?
Friday.
The stronger species prevails.
Alright, we'll plan for Friday night then. But, you know, good progress on phase 1 tonight.
Just a heads up as far as like raid nights go. Like the Tuesday, Wednesdays are the only ones I can make.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's just normal, so unless you have an alt that's decently geared, I mean, there will probably be mains in there too, just because the last two bosses. Like, we may do the skip and then just work backwards. I don't know yet.
Good night, y'all.
Night. Thanks for tanking, Steve.
It was fun.
Thanks for having me.
Jinx.
I
can't
didn't
talk.
jinx.
No, you can't talk
Jinx
until I
Pope.
say your name, and I don't know your name.
Yomacoke.
It's Felipe.
Sorry, you crackled for a second. What?
Felipe.
Philippe?
It's more.
Double L.
Yeah, but that doesn't work to break a jinx. So now you owe me a Coke.
Twice the O's for half the price.
You right over there, Liquid, little buddy?
Sorry, what?
You
Am I
okay,
okay?
little buddy?
Yeah, it just sucks when half your shit doesn't work. But it's all good. Still made do. I'll fix it later. It only affects rate anyway. But honestly, like how it went is kind of what I expected, truthfully.
Yeah.
But it's good. Like we're getting more practice on that phase. Phase 2 isn't nearly as bad. It's just managing a dispel and orbs. I shouldn't say it won't do as bad. Orbs are probably going to kill a bunch of people. And then P3 is another shit show.
I also think people aren't going to realize how much extra health that like spiders even have in that phase 2.
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
I'm more concerned about P3 out of everything because there's a lot happening in P3.
Oh yeah,
like it's mechanical intensive. Right? Like range has to be on the outside for the void drops. Like there's just a lot. There's the tether. There's fucking.
and you gotta
different
play
things.
the first 2 phases perfectly too and see that.
Correct. Yeah. Is that one becomes a race so that you don't get the overlapping mechanics, which I think happens about a minute after the spider ads. Not the little ones, the 3 on the corners.
It's like we're losing too many people by getting hit with acid bombs.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I wasn't looking at logs. It's not the time to look at logs that everyone's loading. But I'll take a look after and just see if there's a consistent pattern of certain things happening. But it was good. It was good for everyone to practice